All right, we got a good day today. It's going to be sunny. Sun's outside. We can do the test today. You mind you, rules are rules. So bottom line is, this is what we're going to have. Meter test is going to be outside. Screen has to be a 169 screen, which I'm using right here on display. Your product has to be outside. You must show meter readings, and you must display a Starfield demonstration. No getting around this one. No dark environments. No using any form of fake lighting to disrupt the meter readings. None of that nonsense. No roofs, no doors, nothing. Outside in the elements. So we're going out today. See, the thing about it is I kept putting it off and putting it off because I wanted to make them think I forgot about it, but I didn't forget about it. Just want to catch them off guard. So today we go out. So we'll be outside. I'll shoot another video giving him another yes or no, because if you're going to talk all this trash about your product being about meters this and meters that, like I told you, when we do tests, we do them outside. Inside the house is for us playing around, having fun. But the real test for our technology is outside. And since you want to challenge me on meter tests and you want to challenge me on all this trash talk, you've been talking about how your product is supposed to do this and do that. Well, now we're going outside. And I want to see the one thing that you have been avoiding at all costs when it comes to your screen paint is that black level. You refuse to show it. Like I said, we can do white levels all day. Not a problem. But for some reason, when it comes to you do not want to display those black levels, and especially seeing you cheat on that demonstration when you was hugging that screen in the dark. That was pretty sad. So since I can see already from the door, from your tactics, but out there, there's no hiding at all. No hiding at all. You can't hide Jack out there. So we expect to see that Starfield demonstration. If you don't do it, we'll do it for you. That's your choice right there. And it'll be by the book. It'll be by the book. We'll do it for you. Alrighty, this is the product right there. We got this from the outside. This is Metallica Mix 2.0 versus the Gamer Paint. Since you felt the need to insult the Gamer Paint by trying to say you had it and it didn't even match the color of it, that's kind of bad. We're going to use this paint to embarrass you today. Badly. I mean, really badly today. You thought the test inside the house were going to be brutal. Out there, it's 10 times worse. But like I said, you said your product can compete with ours and you're just as good as we are. So, let's see what happens. All I'm just saying that you don't pick up out there, boy. You don't pick up out there. And if you're having a hard time picking up out here, whew. So let's see what happens. Let's see if he takes this projector outside, if he does the 100-inch screen. The reason why we have to do the 100-inch screen, because Crow will go out and get these small little screens, knowing he can try to push his projector up as close as possible to get the best image he can. No, that's not going to happen, buddy. Oh, and by the way, you got to be 13 to 14 feet away from your screen, and a measuring tape must be there to basically show the measurements. Everything must be exposed. I mean, come on. How dumb can you be? You challenge somebody who specializes in ambient light rejection technology. If you look at my videos, I have tons of videos of my screens being displayed outside. I demonstrated a screen that took a direct hit from the sunlight. Common sense should have told you right from there that's not a path you want to walk down. But, you want to run this whole meter nonsense. And my bathroom alone pulled up more light in the bathroom, I told you, than you have literally in your living room. So if you do demonstrations constantly in the dark, and you barely do them with the lights on, why in the world would you even challenge somebody who actually works out in light all the time? But like I said, he'll learn today, and again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, and maybe the day after that. Heck, when snow comes, I'll wash out your screen in the middle of a snowstorm. Wouldn't you like to see that one? As a matter of fact, I just ordered an outer box for one of my projectors so I can use it outside in the rain and snow for demonstrations. But if you want, we can do a snow blinding snowstorm. I can stick you out there, and I bet you I can pour 100% red level, and I can wash your screen at the same time. I know that because I've done this already against a certified screen. So I know how my product can work. But we'll see. So the request is for today. If he sits there and says no, I don't want to hear a yes, no, maybe. Straight answer. Yes or no. That's it. Yes or no. And if you don't say anything at all, then we take you out anyway. Do too much of this. Not enough of that. All right, so let's show you what your screen's going to be up against. This is going to be bad for you. Starfield demonstration. Which color you want? You know what? Give me a challenge on the freaking gamer screen. I'm curious. I'm up for a challenge. What, you're going to... colors, certified screens, low lumen projectors? We've done it already. So what else? What could you possibly give me? You, on the other hand, all I gotta do is ask for one thing: Starfield demonstration, fully lit environment. I'll never get it, but I'll get it today. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get today. So then let's see if we can turn the screen black. We got Starfield right here. There you go. Now imagine that outside. There's gonna be none of this, nothing to protect your screen. It's gonna sit out there and all the elements, and your screen's gonna wash out. But if he says no, he doesn't want to go out, I'll honor the agreement. I won't do the demonstration. Now, mind you, he's asked me to turn my black part, be the demonstration on white screen versus our screen. He asked us to turn the screen around and show the vinyl side next to the screen, which I gladly did with no problem, and basically proved him wrong. The vinyl side came up dark and dirty. Our screen produced a high white level. As I showed you where I put several different dark version screens against our screens, we pull a higher white level. So that's not a problem for me to do. I said we do this test all the time. He started talking all this trash about this meter nonsense. I went and got myself a meter, did the demonstrations, pulled higher levels, of course, because my environments are well lit, and in his environments are very dark. And the Crow, let me show you something real quick. See right here, I told you that every time I come into here and I do a video, every time I turn this camera on, my environment always stays the same. It's the same amount of light in here every single time. You will never walk into one of my demonstrations and just see all dark. Unless I say it's going to be a dark demonstration, that's the only way. Other than that, if I'm coming in, if I don't say the word it's going to be all dark, it's going to be a well-lit environment every single time. I wonder what my meter would be picking up right now. See that sun popping out right now, Crow? Going outside today. I got what I asked for. I cannot wait. I'm trying to be nice here, man, but I'm going to destroy your screen. I mean, literally. You think your screen got literally obliterated in here? Out there? Are you kidding me? You have any idea how much light is contained out there? It's insane. But you challenge someone who specializes in this field. As a matter of fact, I'll knock all three of your screens out at the same time. Okay. I'm being arrogant here. Let's just pick one. We'll take the cinema mix. That's all we want. Later on, I'll get the no, not cinema mix. We'll take the metallic mix. Later on, when the cinema mix gets here, it's going outside. And we're going to do this in a big way. We're going to do 120 inch against my 250 inch 235.1 black screen. Starfield demonstration. Because you claim this is a screen paint, you pull the Starfield and dark contrast levels, right? We're going to do that Sony display on that 235.1 at 250 inches. I'm going to paint your screen to 120 inches so you can see it on a large display of your screen washing out. All right, you asked for it. That's what you wanted. I told you that when you basically say certain things, I try to ignore you because I don't want to embarrass you. I didn't want to do the meter. Doing the meter thing would have been embarrassing for you. Common sense would have told you this man is working in an environment that constantly is feeding light all the time. My ratings are going to be through the freaking roof. Look at this. I'm going to step back here for a minute. Look at the light that's pouring in right now in my house. My house is brighter than your house right now, or your apartment. It's brighter than your apartment. So where in the world would you think my meter readings would come up lower than yours? Where would you even get that from? But anyway, you'll find out today. He's going out to stay, people. And if he doesn't do the demonstration, like I said, mind you, all that trash you talked about, a real screen has to show its meters. That shows meter readings. Well, I show my meter reading throughout the entire house. But a real screen should be able to show its contrast levels, whether they're low or high. The problem with yours is you do pull a somewhat of a contrast level, but it's not a black. You're trying to compare your technology to our dark technology. That Nova pulls a 100% contrast level. If for some reason you swear up and down that your product can pull contrast levels to dark screens, and it can't. It can pull a white level next to a white screen, it can't. A gray screen is an in-between screen. It's a limbo screen. It can't pull a white level like a white screen. It can't pull a contrast level like a black screen. So it's stuck in the in-between area. That's what you're at. But that's the picture you painted for yourself. Nobody else on YouTube, nobody else on YouTube, nobody else on eBay, nobody who sells screen paint, just like you, goes out and says these outlandish nonsense. And then does these tactics of basically cheating people, and then turn around, you're hugging your screens in a dark environment, trying to show a quality contrast level. That's just the saddest thing I've ever seen. And then you talk all this trash about this and all this trash about that. Well, guess what? No more talk. You go outside today. So you got a choice, yes or no. You can sit there and send me an email and say you don't want to do it. I'll honor your agreement. I won't even show the email. It'll be just between me and you. And your screen will never go out there. Challenge won't even exist. You don't do it, then the bottom line is you'll go outside, like we always do. And then I'll buy the rest of your mixes. I'll paint them up, put them against that 250-inch giant screen we'll have in the backyard, and you'll watch your screens wash out right underneath of a meter. Just like that. Now, keep in mind, if I take on certified screens, and I can do a certified screen all day long. I can do a paint, customize a paint, put it up on the screen and live, and throw a certified right on it without fear of my screen having a problem. So what makes you think your product could pass mine? If you were an honest person, let's just say you came on YouTube and you said, okay, I made this product, and this product has fair contrast levels, and it does better in ambient light controlled environments, and you were honest about what you do, and you weren't doing dumb tactics that you like to do, I wouldn't care less about what you do in your backyard. I really wouldn't care. Even if you had mentioned my name a few times, I really wouldn't care. But the dumb stuff that you do, like trying to make our products look dark, or trying to claim that you have a product that we haven't even launched to our customers yet, which had to be super embarrassing because you thought that screen literally was gray when it was purple. That's the stuff that you do. That bottom line, it makes me do these demonstrations to teach you and keep you in line. Now I got other screen paints under my kitchen drawer right now. I got a bunch of them from other companies. I don't test them. I test them one time, do a demonstration. That's the end of it. Because in their description, they claim what they have in the product does exactly what it does, and it does. You're the only person claiming that your product can pull a contrast level that dark. That's why you're sitting in the dark doing these demonstrations with your camera, kissing your screen, talking about, look at the contrast levels. You're supposed to be standing where I'm standing at right now, right where your projector's at. Okay. Let's play around with the screen a little bit with this product. We got him outside on the deck right now. He is going outside today, people. Now, he got a choice. He can back out of this, or you can basically go through with it. It's up to you. Now, like I said, sometimes I ignore what you say. When you're talking about that meter nonsense, I sat there and said right there, when you came into my room, I said, I don't need to do a meter test. I test screens outside all the time. There's more ambient light out there. But for some reason, in your fictional imagination, you think your environment at 220 lux, for some reason, is pulling the same amount of light that's outside. You're not even pulling the same amount of light in my kitchen right now. My kitchen is brighter than your house right now. But since you make these claims, you're going outside today. Hey, you all right, buddy boy? You can be right up against. I'm gonna have my screen right against this screen right here. I'm gonna be standing way over there. I'm gonna take all this down, and you're going out. Me and you. So you got your choice. You got until 6 o'clock to reply back. You don't reply back, you go outside. And then, if you're still running your mouth, you see that product over there? That's Invisible Phoenix over there. That has sun killer technology. It can take a direct hit from the sun. I'll challenge you on that one next with a sun meter. And that was just made today. So, people, what do you think? You think he's going to go outside? You think he's going to agree to the challenge? I don't think he is. I'm going to tell you right now. I bet you he's going to go on a trip somewhere. He's probably going to go on a trip somewhere, disappear for a little bit. So he had to do some vacation, wherever he had some business to take care of. Or he's going to probably do a whole... He's just going to disappear for a while. And then pop out, go and hope no one heard anything about it. That's what's pretty much going to happen. So you think Jamie will go outside and do a Starfield demonstration finally? You think he'll do it? I don't know. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll do it. I know some people are like, oh, why don't you show us your white levels? You want to see my white levels? Not my customers. The freaking Crow boys do that nonsense. Show me white levels. You want to see white levels? Watch this. White screensaver. And mind you, this screen's purple. Ooh. Woo! Ooh. Yeah, the white levels are that high on this technology. And mind you, we did this at low lumens too. See, I had to run tests for all this technology. So yeah, we did it at low lumens, we did it at 5,000, we did it at 1,000. If you were here for all the tests, you would have saw the projectors I had on display. We did it on short throw, we did it on short throw, we did it at 1,100, we did 11 certifieds, 4 certifieds on the ultra short throws. We did a throwback distance of over 21 feet back. Even did a 5,000 hotspot. Ran these screens through all the tests. All of them passed. See how dark my screen is? Look. Dark. Bright. Dark. Bright. Watch this. I'm going to put nothing but white. You know what? I'm gonna do the Crow Boys a favor. I'm going to do all light demonstrations right now for you. All snow, white levels, that's all I'm going to do. Just for you. And let's see if my screen turns as dark as the ones he displays in the video. Oh, don't leave the room. Come on. Let's see. Let's see if I pull all white levels, if my screen can come up as dark as he displayed in the video. Well, I'm not seeing a black dot in the middle of the screen. Let's try this one over here. Maybe we have some luck here. Nope, nothing there, huh? All right, let's try something else. Let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? We got to have more than that. Let's check out this sandy beach over here. Maybe it'll come up dark on that. Nope, didn't come up dark on that either. And look at that. He couldn't even pick up the ocean. Should we try another lighter color? You want me to go through the colors? I can go through the colors if you want. To see which one pulls the higher colors. Let's see. I'm being sarcastic to the Crow Boys because they always come out, show us your white levels. There you go. What about here? Do you think that he's going to pick up better color here? What about here? Nope. Want to try again? Well, let's try red. No? Not on red either? All right. How about this? Want to do the eclipse? Let's do the eclipse. I like doing this one here. This is pretty fun. Is my screen turning dark yet? Is it watching out, Crow Boys? You see anything? He fell off. Let's put him back on. You know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about it. It's a thought. I don't know yet. It's a thought. I'm thinking about maybe I should, because, you know, there are some people who do like the lighter screens, right? They do like the lighter screens, right? And I'm thinking about I may bring out the most advanced silver screen that I could possibly think of. And I got the idea to design it. Very high, pure grade silver screen that just make you slobber. I can design one. Just like I can design this technology, you can reverse it and design it in a silver high quality screen. Like, it'd be insane. But I'm thinking about that. I may not. But then I don't know. But I did design one. If I did design one, it'd obsolete everything he has. This stuff is already obsolete in it. If he wants to go on about screens pulling white levels, I can design a technology that will pull white levels so freaking high it would cause his screen to fade out to nothing. Now, mind you, I got a dark screen up here that's pulling up a high white level. What do you think would happen if I were to integrate that technology into a silver technology? Oh, it's just going to be a wonderful day. I got a lot done today. And I get a chance to mount the screen today, too. Where you got to mount it? I got to go to mount the screen. I can think of knock-knock jokes for Crow's Paint. Knock-knock. Who's there? Contrast. Contrast who? Where's your contrast, Crow? I don't see it. Lost and found. Missing. Cold case. It's gone. It ain't there. Oh, here we go. Like I said, you should hire Batman. Batman is the world's greatest detective. I'm pretty sure he can find your contrast. All right, I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice. Don't showboat, Ken. Don't showboat. But this guy talks so much trash, man. Marco, contrast. The timing was perfect on that. You got to admit that one. That was perfect timing right there. Hold on. Let's go back and grab that. That was perfect timing. Let me get something sticky so his screen doesn't keep falling off like that. That's disrespectful. Even in my eye, that's disrespectful. I'm going to try to get something a little heavier tape for him. So this screen's stiff. Marco, contrast. Sorry, my fault. This should work. I don't want the screen to keep falling off like that, because I mean, to me, that's, even though we're doing these demonstrations, this is a bit disrespectful. It is disrespectful. I do apologize for that one. But it's not intentional, it's just not sticking to the screen. But if I seen it fall off several times, I should have just got some fresh tape and redid it all over again. That's what I should have did. Oh, man, I'm telling you. It's like the world's wall of contrast. Look, blended your screen right there. Batman will come back and bring back him like, look, man, I know the world's weirdest tape. I couldn't find the contrast. I just couldn't find it. I just can't find it. I don't know. Superman got X-ray vision. Maybe he can pick it up. I mean, you claim to have these contrast levels. That's the only reason why. Look, watch this. If you weren't doing demonstrations, sitting up on top, hugging your screen, you know what I mean? If you came on there and said, hey, contrast levels are fair, hey, man, I can get with you on that one right there. I can understand on that one right there. But you're doing stuff like tainting people's products, making them seem to be darker than what they are, mixing black and white paints together. I bet you if I take my mix from downstairs right now, oh, okay, you know what? That's going to happen. I'll take my mix, my paint, my black and white mix. I got my own black and white mixture screen paint. So I'll take my mix from downstairs, I'll put it next to your product and put a meter test up there, put a Starfield, and I bet you they both pull up the same exact thing. Guarantee. Deleting videos. One of the things I found even funnier, where you try to call yourself making a Nova 19 and you thought it was clear. And then you went and deleted the video because you used that Jack Frost paint or whatever that stuff is called, that Frost paint, and realized that the screen was actually dark gray. Then you tried to go in and deleted the video, came back in, and then basically made this polyurethane black paint and said, oh, this is this product right here. It's something easiest to make. Didn't do any of the test demonstrations, stuck the screen in the window. There was no sunlight gracing the window, nothing at all. Sunlight was completely across the street. Oh, that's not good. You just don't want to be there, period. That's just fresh tape. Well, you're trying to convince people that, look, my screen is taking on sunlight. Do you know what direct sunlight is, literally? Do you know what direct sunlight is? So direct sunlight is direct contact. Boom, that's direct sunlight. Sunlight being across the street and it being shady on your side is not direct sunlight at all. Just because there's sunlight across the street doesn't mean that's direct sunlight hitting your screen. Take that demonstration too. I asked you to peel the screen. The technology is designed to be peeled off when you get done with it. You couldn't peel the screen. Because poly and black paint, once you mix that together, that becomes a solid form. You're not peeling that off for jack. That's permanent. Let's try again. All right, so the contrast levels didn't come up. Let's try this color right here. Maybe this will work. Nope. Okay, here's the thing. We got too much light in the environment, and you have to calibrate your projector because that's the only way you're going to be to pick that color up. You have to calibrate. How about this? Let's check this video out. All right. What about this one right here? Let's go back to Mr. Deer. Ready for this, Crow boys? You ready? Are you ready? You see how insane the white level is on that technology? How dark is my screen again? I'm gonna go make myself something to eat. Those of you who buy my products, thank you so much. The Crow boys who run your mouth too much and think you know everything, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I know. You're probably saying, oh, you're so unprofessional. Let me tell you something. You're unprofessional when you basically taint somebody's product with a black paint and try to make it seem that it's something that it's not. That's unprofessional. When you take somebody's copyrighted material that they built and they designed and you use it to basically taint their product and make their product look bad and make them look bad, that's unprofessional. When you're sitting in the dark hugging a screen, trying to make it look like you have a contrast level, that's unprofessional. False accusations, My product doesn't work on 4K projectors? Really? Seriously? You going with that? I had a dedicated 4K black screen paint that I have on YouTube, and a projector unboxed still with it. Yeah. Using a meter to measure your lights on your scanner, on your meter, and have lights in front of it to heighten it. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to get my meter out too. Where's that at? That's my lighting having here. At the end of the day, people want a product that works. That's it. They don't want to. Half the people who buy projectors, they don't want to calibrate. They don't. They don't want to do with that crap. They want something they can turn on the projector, play the movie, and be done with it. All that calibrating nonsense, they don't even bother with that. Being stuck in the dark? Who the freak wants to be stuck in the dark? So you got a nice projector set up, and you got to be in the dark all day because you're afraid you turn your lights on, it's going to wash out. All right, let's set my a meter down over here while we're looking at our white levels. We want to keep it over here behind the projector. All right. Get that rotation better. There we go. Oh yeah, when I started pulling out the meter, Crow Boy started disappearing. You know why? Because this is how my area jumps. This is my house right now jumping when the sun comes up. In here, we get about 400. Maybe 400 when we're in here around when it's cloudy outside. When the sun comes up in this house, this is where my meter jumps. And you're talking about 222. You're bragging about 221. Are you kidding me? Look at this. And you're getting all excited about 220 to 221. Somebody came in here talking about, oh, but Crow's readings are amazingly high. Let me explain something to you. 220. Look at the chart when it comes to how much light your environment's literally supposed to have. 222 is low. That is really low. It's never supposed to be that low in your house. That's why, again, like I said, if you look at his house, all the windows are blocked out, got furniture behind it, got screens over top of windows. You know my screens over top of windows, buddy. You got a screen right over top. Where your screen sit at, right over top of window, right near the air conditioner. In my house, I got one window, I got two windows covered up, and still with the two windows covered up I have in this environment, I still generate more light than you. Think about that. With the two windows I got covered up, I still generate more light than you. Oh, Crow. You answer by 6 o'clock today, and if you don't, you go outside. Simple and plain. With that being said, hey, and Crow boys, you came in here, you're gonna run your mouth about. Well, they can't run their mouth. I got it on music. But if you're thinking that, oh, show your white levels, surely, no problem. I'll show my white levels all day long, whatever you want, no problem whatsoever. Only problem is he can't show contrast level. That's all I'm asking for is a contrast level. I'm not asking for colors, just a contrast level. That's all I'm asking for. White screen right there, just a plain white screen. So if I can show you this, like I said, with no problem, what's the problem with him showing me a contrast level? Because at the end of the day, any gray screen, even my mix I got downstairs, my black and white product, my mix can pull color, just like his screen paint, exactly like it. I can, at my mix I got downstairs, matches this product perfectly to a T. Same contrast, same color, everything, perfectly. So I can match this product all day long. But can he pull a Starfield demonstration? He pull that contrast, and that's what that challenge is for. Got some white beautiful clouds. How about that? Look at that. My product washed his product out on a cloud. Look at that. Clouds are blue. They're supposed to be blue. Look, see the white area right there? See the blue sky? Washed out. I can show you white levels. I tell you, I show you white levels all day. But I have yet to see this. Well, not that, you know what I'm talking about. But that Starfield in a fully lit environment. That's it. That's what we're requesting today. That's it. We want to see that Starfield displayed. And I don't want to see no little area in here that's got a little Starfield in there and all this is washed out. No, corner to corner, you got to display that image. No washed out here, no washed out there, no washed out there. Corner to corner, perfect. That's what I want to see. We don't do that washout nonsense. That's a fail. Because I've seen a couple of demonstrations. Yeah, one where the screen was on a slant on his deck or whatever that thing is, that walkway he has. He had it on a slant. All this was washed out and faded, and colors are all blended into each other. And he says, "Look at the image. Look how amazing that looks." So in your mind, you think because you can see an image, just because you can see it, it's still acceptable? No, that's not acceptable. That image has to be shown from corner to corner to corner, and that's what we're expecting today. No washout. Oh, you want to check out the company right here that basically... Oh, wait, I got to show you this, Crow Boys. Hold on. This is the company we signed the contract with. Right here. This is our screen paint product right here. You want to check it out? Look at this right here. See right there? That's the company we just signed a contract with. You know what that company's going to do? We got 2 companies that are signed underneath us now. You know what they're going to do? They're going to take our technology and take it offline. They're going to put it in storefronts, contracted to big companies. Yeah, that's where my technology is going to now. These people got push, got connections, ties. They can take my technology and they can put it in stores and anywhere I want. Commercials, the whole 9 yards. And the only reason why I'm getting that kind of clout is because they tested my product. It works. You want to check out the demo? It's a professional demo. You don't even come up on the professional demo correctly. Look how beautiful that looks. Boom, 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 boom. That's my technology. Hold on. Disrespect them out. This off one. Disrespect them out. My intro. The fellow who designed this, freaking amazing dude. Amazing. Mad skills. Amazing. That's our technology right there. We're manufacturing. He's distributing the product for us. That's how they're advertising our technology. That's what that gold contract sitting on my kitchen table is. And not only did they like this product, but they came in and they signed another contract for the Phoenix. You're going to see a lot of more commercials like that. I'm not even going to tell you about the big contract we got coming up in your neck of the woods. Yeah, I got some people over in your neck of the woods who are going to sign some big contracts. You're going to be seeing my stuff advertised in your backyard pretty soon. Pretty soon. And I'll make sure that. That's one of the things I would make sure that you see us in your backyard. You're going to see me in your backyard plenty of times. You're going to look up and see right up on a billboard in your backyard. We're issuing a ton of contracts for California. But remember, our product comes up so dark you can't even see it. Okay, with that being said, we're done here. Crow, I expect to see an email from you at around 6 o'clock. Whether or not, if you don't reply back, you go outside. Simple and plain. Like I said, your product is supposed to be better than ours. If you never made those statements about your product being better than ours and did all that dumb stuff you did and called us scammers and this, that, and the other, and all that trash talk you do, now, no more talk. You got to back it up. I'm taking it outside. All right, so let's see if he shows up, people. I'm betting he's not going to show up. Tell you the truth. And if he doesn't show up, we'll do the demonstration anyway. All right? All right. Gotta go.